Welcome to the podcast that's been named one of the best in marketing research. This is Research Business Daily Report, and it's made possible by the exclusive community at the crowdfunding platform patreon.com/RBDR. I'm Bob Lederer, for more than 25 years, the respected voice in market research. One of the most critical responsibilities of established market research professionals is taking new young researchers under their wing, tutoring them, sharing experiences as well as rules of the road, not to mention offering reams of encouragement. If much of the veteran researchers' experience and experiences succeed, and their advice rubs off on the young researchers who, in some cases, might still be a little bit wet behind the ears in terms of research, well, mission accomplished. David Smith, director at DVLSmith and Excellence Tools in the UK, is the epitome of a respected, successful research professional. He is held in high regard for his expertise in consumer behavior, consumer insight, and market research. Further, his credibility extends to his communication skills and, as a longtime consultant, the skillfulness with which he imparts research expertise. And the latter is of utmost importance because, to borrow a much-used cliche, we in the research world are living in interesting times. The elements required for quality, reliable research remain hallmarks. They haven't changed much, even as traditional modes of research have been eased out or, in some cases, shunted to the side. But now more than ever, individuals, research agencies, and corporate research functions all must self-impose a regular review that investigates and, where needed, institutes upgraded research tools and methods. The book that has been published by David Smith, which we'll note in a minute, dotes on internal research positioning, business questions, research targets, focused research projects, messaging, story building, reaching project conclusions, making project presentations, influencing management, and that's just the start. Smith's book makes it crystal clear that he has made it a point to stay on top of change in the continuously churning research industry. And that strengthens the overall value of the book, which enhances his importance as well as a counsel. And those are only a handful of the elements which underpin the worth of the new book. It's called The High Performance Customer Insight Professional. In it, Smith writes in the introduction, we are now in a new customer insight era where the emphasis is on future-proofing organizations, providing strategic foresights that will allow an organization to adapt to change. And he emphasizes there the retention of traditional legacy skills centered around disciplined thinking, but a new era that we're in today also calls for enhanced sets of skills. And he notes that low-cost techniques using imperfect evidence and benefiting from speedy experimentation is generating quick feedback, but that is not necessarily always good. There is an emerging mindset as well among 2020 research executives. They need to be comfortable with handling ambiguity and compensating for limitations in their project data. So, the high-performance customer insight professional brings together core legacy skills plus new ones that help make sense of imperfect evidence towards the goal of achieving actionable outcomes. Beyond that, Smith's 250-page book handles the research individual's intricate thought process that covers information needs, preparation, hands-on execution, data handling, communicating project data, and analytic delivery processes. And Smith pays detailed attention to husbanding researcher expectations, coping with doubting management, and when needed, what a researcher can do in dealing with his or her frustrations. I think Smith's book is a 2020 researcher's highly recommended read, even as a refresher. The book makes a strong case for research industry associations to simplify their members' abilities to get a copy, and I hope that's going to happen. That's your Research Business Daily Report. It's been made possible by our exclusive community at the crowdfunding platform, patreon.com/RBDR. Many of our viewers have shown incredible respect for us by providing financial support, and we call them Patreon supporters. We thank them as often as we can because their backing is incredibly important to not only continuation of RBDR, but also improving it. So if you're not a Patreon supporter, let me give you a couple of reasons why you should be. First of all, the 5-minute average that a video takes to watch this RBR is perceived by viewers as time well spent, or why would so many viewers not do it? And why do viewers share our videos both internally and externally? Well, because it's got great value. It's something that you can bring to those who work around you. And when you bring it to a client and point out something in particular that you tell them made you think of them, well, the output, the response that we've heard from many, many people is that it will create a situation that will be very much to your benefit. So we hope that you'll visit patreon.com/RBDR at your convenience and take a minute or so and become a Patreon supporter. We hope you have a good research day, and we will see you again back here tomorrow.